Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Manny Murphy here. So today, as you've already guessed from the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a boob job Q&A, basically, show some photos. It seems to be the most common question that I get asked from girls. It's everything and anything about my boobs. Before we get into that, I'm going to give you a quick little extension update. As you guys saw, they didn't quite match the tone because I toned my hair. I messed up, my fault. But I washed them with my purple shampoo and then put a nice treatment on them. First of all, I just want to say these extensions are so fucking soft. I can't even deal with it. This is what they dried like. So I washed them and then just let them dry in the air. It's a motorbike. I'll just wait. Yeah, I washed them and let them dry and they got this kind of wave to them. So I plaited my hair and then just put them in. As you can see, they match so much better. There is still a little bit of like fiddling around with them I need to do, but honestly I'm stoked and I just don't ever want to take these out of my hair. If you haven't seen the extension video, I'll link it down below. Go ahead and check that out. Jenica hair extensions are where these are from and I freaking love them. Okay, moving on. So I've got the most frequently asked questions here and I'm going to give you all the answers you guys want to know. So next time people inbox me, I'm just going to link them to this video. All right, so let's start off with what size boobs do you have? So before I got them done, they were a C. That's what they got like measured as, because I got them properly measured and they were a C. But, you know, they didn't look like a C. I will show you right now. As you guys can see, they don't look like a C. Apparently they were, I thought they were more like a B, but yeah, apparently they were a C, but if they were a small C. Anyway, so that was the size I was before. Over here? What about over here? What about down below? All right, guys, so that's what they look like before I got them done. I don't have many photos, but that's what they look like. When I got them done, I was 19 and I was just so excited. I always wanted big boobs. Like I'm talking when I was like 10 years old, me and my best friend used to walk around in my mum's bra and we'd go like out to the shops wearing these huge bras like little 10-year-old girls. It was the weirdest thing, but I was obsessed with boobs and I always wanted big boobs. So as soon as I turned 19, I was earning good money. I went, I'm going to get my boobs done. So when I went for the consultation, I said to him, I want them to look fake. I don't want them to look natural. I want them to look big and fake. So that's what he gave me and I fucking loved them. We decided on 590 cc's, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 590 cc, silicone, under the muscle and high profile. Came out of surgery. I love them. So I went to the TCI, the Cosmetic Institute in Sydney. They were $6,000. I flew to Sydney. I went to the consultation the day before my surgery, sorted out size, all that, blah, blah, blah. The next day, went in for my surgery. They take you into the room. They put a needle in my arm and it was, I forgot what it was called. Like I'm having a total mental blank, but it's like they don't put you under fully, like you're apparently in a like dazed state of mind. That's like one of the big things in why it's so cheap. They kind of don't put you under properly. Sounds like really dodgy, but I was fine. Woke up, they kind of sit you up straight away and they're like, you need to get up. So I like sat up, they got me dressed straight away back into my clothes. They move you into a room and it's just chairs, like nice recliner lazy boy chairs. There's like other people that have had their surgeries in there and They give you some like biscuits, some water, some jelly, some stuff to snack on because they like get the food into you. Honestly, I woke up and I was like fine. Like I woke up and my friend walked in filming me. I was out of it, but I wasn't like, what's going on? Like I kind of knew, and I still remember all of it from waking up. I remember everything. It was kind of just a bit woozy. Something funny that happened, there was a girl sitting opposite me and I think she had her mum with her and she was really young as well. And she woke up and she was crying and she looked down and she was like, oh my God, I have code boobies. Oh my God, my boobies, what's wrong with it? And she was just crying and crying. And I was just sitting there out of it like, what the fuck is happening? That's kind of how it happens. I think maybe half an hour later, they got me up, put me in a taxi, sent me back to my hotel with my friend. So that was a bit full on because they kind of get you up and out as quick as they can, but I was fine. Went home the next day, I was shopping. I went to Kookai because I was so fucking excited because I always wanted to get those little bralette tops that they have and fill it out. I had one, I'm gonna insert the photo here. I had that one, as you can see, my boobs look like a man's chest in that. And I always was so excited to wear one of those with boobs. So the next day I went to Kookai, I got myself like 10 of those tops. And yeah, I was great. I was so loving life. I was feeling awesome. Another question I get Another question I get asked a lot is, can you breastfeed when you have fake boobs? No, you can't if you get them over the muscle. Apparently, that's what my doctor told me. You can't get them done if you, have them over the muscle. Oh my God, can I talk today? No. Let's take a breather, shall we? Like I said, over the muscle, apparently no. Under the muscle, yes you can. I wanted to breastfeed, so that's why I chose under the muscle. Had my baby girl breastfed fine, everything was good with that. Another question is, did they sag after having a baby? Like, I get this asked so many times. Like, at least, Zayla! Oh, she's trying to like grab my lights. I wouldn't say they're saggy, like they're definitely not saggy, but they dropped, so they don't look like I'm gonna insert a photo of what they looked like before I had my baby. So, oh, I just nearly choked. As you guys can see, they are quite high up and fake looking. I mean, there's no doubt about it. People knew I had fake boobs. So, you know, sorry about that, guys. So, yeah, I wouldn't say that they're not saggy. So they just don't look obviously fake anymore. I'm gonna show you a few photos. Yeah, they were just up high. I loved them. I worked at a strip club at the time. No, I was not a stripper. I was a bartender, waitress, receptionist, all of that except for a stripper. So that's the look I wanted. I wanted the high, big, fake, booby look. I love them. I was obsessed with them. And then I met my baby daddy, and 3 months later we found out we were pregnant, and it was the best news ever, of course. We were so excited. My boobs kind of didn't even go through my mind. I was just like, I'm having a baby, rah, rah, rah. They didn't cross my mind. So while I was pregnant, they got really big. When I first had Zayla, they were like, when my milk was coming in, they were just insane. Like, I thought my chest was gonna burst open. They were honestly out here and they were rock hard, full of milk. Like, I'll show you a photo, you guys can see for yourself. So as you can see, they were huge. That was when my milk was coming in and just right before I had Zayla. So they were really big. So they went from a B to a double D to then just a size, I don't even know, a huge fucking size. That's what size they went to. When I first got my boobs done, they obviously stretched. They didn't get any stretch marks. They were perfect. I fucking loved them. But because they stretched once, got used to that size, and then I got pregnant, they stretched again, and now I have stretch marks, which I will show you guys right now. So as you can see, obviously there is some stretch marks there. Some stretch marks there. They weren't when I first got them done. They came after I got pregnant and had my beautiful girl. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, obviously I'd like it if they weren't there, but there's nothing I could do about it. I used to put everything I could on, stretch mark oils, all of that sort of jazz, and it didn't work. How was the pain? So I've seen a lot of people be like, oh my God, it's the worst pain in my life. I couldn't do anything. Like I said earlier, I mean, I was up the next day shopping. It honestly, like, obviously I'm not sitting here saying it's not painful at all, it's fine, like, it hurts, but it's a bearable pain. Keep in mind, I do have a really, really high pain threshold. I flew home 2 days after the surgery. I got quite sick after I flew. I vomited a lot, like, because I was still a bit woozy and that, but that's not to do with the pain. I'd say the pain is probably a 6 out of 10. Like, it's definitely bearable. The most painful thing is just feeling the tightness of your skin. So like when you breathe, you kind of have to take little breaths because your skin is so tight, but that goes away after like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I was back to work after 3 weeks in reception at the strip club. Yeah, I drove the day I came home. Like they say, you know, you can't drive. I obviously wasn't lifting my arms up. I was just like doing these ones, like having low arms. But yeah, I don't know, to me it wasn't that painful. Other people say otherwise, but everyone has a different pain threshold. Do you regret getting them done before having a baby? So do you wish you waited until after you had a baby? Obviously I didn't think I was gonna have a baby that soon after getting my boobs done. I had had them for 2 years by the time I found out I was pregnant. I mean, if I had the choice now, I would have waited, simply because I want my boobs to be up high. Like, yes, everyone's gonna be like, oh my God, that's gross, it's a fake look, but that's the look I wanted, and they don't look like that anymore. They look more natural, which, once again, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. I still like my boobs, but if I had the choice over, I would have waited and got them done after, because I feel, you know, I want to get them done again now, and it would just be better if I had to only get them done once instead of twice. So yeah, that's that one. That is all of the questions I usually get asked. Like I said, I got 590cc, high profile, under the muscle. They were a double D after I got them done. They're like a normal D now. I will show you some photos of what they look like now. I mean, you can't obviously see, like, until I have no top on. The droopiness I'm talking about, they still look like great in like bras and whatnot and togs and stuff like that. But yeah, the main thing is I just want them up really high. I just have, my skin's a lot looser on them now. Like they kind of jiggle a lot now, whereas they didn't do that beforehand. Drink break. Mum. That's what they look like now, like in clothes. Obviously you can't see what I'm talking about by like they look more natural, but yeah, that's my boob job Q&A done for you guys. Now I probably will just let you guys know as well. I think I want to get them done again. I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Also, just like a tiny bit worried because one sits like differently to the other one. Like they're not obvious. Like my partner can't tell, but I can, and it really bothers me. They just sit different. Like mainly you can't see it when I'm standing up, but when I'm laying down, I can see it really bad, and it bothers me so much. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get them done. I think I want to go bigger. I know they're probably gonna try and tell me otherwise, but yeah, I'm probably gonna get them done and go bigger. So there you go. Also, to those of you that haven't seen my other videos with my beautiful little girl, this is her. She's in her jammies. She just had yogurt, so she's really grubby. My yogurt face. I love her more than anything in the whole entire world. Have a kiss. She's like, get off me, Mom. What? What you staring at? What you staring at? Say hi. Say hi, Chubba. Say hi, Chubba Bubba. So look at the yogurt. Why are you so grumpy? She doesn't want to borrow me today. Every time I put her down. Yep, she's a mama's girl. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know my last two videos have been kind of just a little bit more plain than what I usually do. But, Zayla, don't drop my star. Yeah, I will see you in my next video. I love you all. Please like, subscribe, hit that little bell button so you can get notified when I'm uploading. Don't forget to follow me on my other social media. I'll link that all down below. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video.